Greetings. Good morning. Peace and blessings. Happy Monday. How are y'all doing today? Wow. Well, I hope y'all had a great weekend. I have to say, I had the most incredible weekend. Simple, but really good. Um, my son is home, and my son mostly lives with his father. And my son very much loves and adores his father. He has a little joke that he plays around here where he says, I'm leaving. He calls me his mother. He calls me the mean lady, which is hilarious. But I'm not. Sometimes it annoys me, but I get it. Like it's funny because he's an Aquarius, and Aquarius is the energy that is to rebel against the mother. And so I don't take it personally, even though I'm a human being, so I have feelings about it sometimes, but I know that he is here to do things in his own way and not to take on everything from me, which is, an interesting experience when you have a child who has special needs. For me, it is because it's like, okay, this child has his own connection to the divine. He has his own mission here. And just because I think one thing about it or think, God has a different plan. So he has this joke where he goes, I'm about to leave the mean lady and go and be with my awesome father. Like, really? But then it tickles me so much because I love his humor. It's so wicked. He just says it like it is. And I just am happy to be a part of that experience. So nonetheless, so I'm sitting in front of my altar this morning. My kitty cats are here, and so they just are so lovely. But I wanted to show you all my conservationist altar. I'm a part of a community, Juju Mama, and we do something called the 9 Superpowers together. It's okay, I'll set. And now we're in the conservationist energy, which is governed by Saturn. We spend 45 days in each place and with each planet 45 days and 45 days, and then you go from September to September, and then that's all around the year, right? So anyway, but yesterday for the conservationists, things are dead, and I love that. Look at these dead flowers. Oh my gosh. And look at the kitty. You want to see the kitty? There she is. And there's the other. Anyway, so the dead flowers. So the conservationist is dead flowers. This is my black quartz. I have a black quartz. Clear quartz is one thing, but this is black quartz, and it is a very healing energy. And so I use that to draw out things. This is Kali Ma. My girlfriend Adina sent this to me. Maybe she's listening. Oh, I love this little statuette. It's so incredible. And then this is a crow, because crow is magic. It's the power of magic. And so that is there. And then I have let me see if I can just, yeah. So this is my altar. I have a little cash on there. And that's it. So, altar life is really powerful, and I use it because, following the moon in the astrology, I have to harness my energy in ways that we're not taught to in the West, because we really are much more energetic beings than we are these physical bodies. And altars help us tap into the unseen, help us tap into the mystery. And, like for those of us who go, I'm not a woman who goes and gets her nails done. That's not what I do necessarily. But sometimes I do, I have. And in LA, the people who run the nail shops are Vietnamese and often from other countries, where they have big altars in their shops, right? And they're doing that to harness the energies, because all these energies are coming in. They want to pay honor to the sacredness of the work that they do and the service that they bring. And it seems like nothing. It's like getting your nails done, right? But no, there's something in that that's sacred. There's a beauty thing. There's something that honors um, the feminine and the masculine. All of that is really beautiful. And in these other cultures, they know how to align themselves to the sacred energies, the unseen. And we don't do that here in the West, very much. And how we do it is we honor money. I mean, we're like, get your money and things and all that sort of stuff. But it that doesn't sustain it. What we do in the West is unsustainable, and which is why we're about to collapse now, because we have not been honoring the unseen. So today, the moon is in Virgo right now at 20 degrees of Virgo, and Virgo is the constellation that governs the feminine. Virgo is the integrating force of life. It's what weaves things together. Virgo is the energy that says this is valuable and this is not. Or that asks the question, what purpose does this serve? Is this meeting a need that matters? And if it's not, then let's repurpose it, let's get rid of it, and or bring something else in. That's the energy of Virgo, that perfection drive towards making things better. It's just the natural way that Virgo functions. And the moon today, the moon is it governs our internal world, how we are, what's going on inside of us. The Venus governs how we're feeling. So I don't want to say, because our feelings are very important, but our internal world is what's going on inside of you. You can be in an external environment and with people, but you can be completely inside of yourself. You can be depressed. You can be happy. You can be in an internal conversation. The internal world is your power. It is the moon, and as above, so below. So with Virgo, it's today and the last couple of days, it's been looking at what's working, what's integrating, what are you doing, what are you up to? Because the sun is in Capricorn, and with the sun in Capricorn, that's in a trine to Virgo. So it really is, what structures are you creating? What structures are you creating to build the new world, because the old one is over with. Like I said, we can see the evidence of like the battle that's beginning to ensue. But those of us who are not completely in that battle, we are building something, right? And so for me, I'm building a business, I'm building a community, I'm building myself, I'm loving myself, I'm nurturing myself, I'm being good to myself. I'm not listening to the media and the news. I'm not listening to things that scare me and freak me out, because here's what I understand is that I'm energetically connected to the universe. So if my thoughts are peaceful and loving, the universe is going to make sure that it aligns to me, right? So if your energy is all focused in, what's going on in our country and what's going on, in the world out there, you can't be in the external world and also simultaneously building your world. So you have to choose. And the best thing to choose is you. Choose yourself. Choose your own things, and cultivate an inner knowing, and ask your higher self to help you to create a new reality, because the universe will align around you, will make something. That is what Virgo with the sun in Capricorn is. What are you building? What are you making, right? And you need your power to do that. Capricorn is about power. Capricorn is about, it's about your authority. It's about your authority. So you have to give yourself the authority to make the choices that are right for you, that serve you, that heal you, that align with you. And then that will be good for everyone else around you. That's the thing to understand, is that you taking care of yourself truly is good for everyone else around you. And the moon is at 20 degrees of Virgo. And 20 degrees of Virgo in the moon says gratitude. How are you grateful? Just understanding. And I think I talked about gratitude the other day, but the moon in gratitude is really knowing that you are a part of something, that what you're doing has value, that what, and you have to live in this gratefulness. Let me see if I can get my book a little bit and read a little bit more about it, which I cannot find in this moment. Oh, here it is, right? So this gratefulness from this moon perspective is to Gosh, what do I want to say? It's really knowing that your inner world is powerful, that where you are inside of yourself really matters, and being grateful for it. It's it's knowing that your life is a complete gift, that everything you're experiencing is valuable and necessary, that everything you're doing totally matters. And the more you can really convince yourself of that, because we like to throw ourselves away. We really do, especially those of us who might be Black women and Black women bodies. Because we've not been given images of our value, right? So we don't get it. In this country, we've been given images of white women as the thing that is to worship, to hold valuable. But Black women built this country. Black women built this country from blood and bone up. Black women built it, and we don't honor that. So we in and of ourselves don't honor it. We don't get the value. We don't get that everything in this country is standing upon our backs, and that if we shift, that everything falls, which we're doing now. But when we can understand that, we can be grateful for all of it, for all that and understand ourselves. And then when we are grateful for our own, the gift that we are, when we're grateful for the gift that we are, then the gifts come to us, right? So that's why all of this is about a consciousness thing. And that's why I'm having conversations that are about our internal reality, so that we can do the work inside. We don't have to do anything outside. That's how powerful we are. We can do it inside, and we pull all the energy this way. So that's what I'm talking about. So happy Monday, happy Moon Day. Moon in Virgo at 20 degrees. You are the gift. Be grateful that you are the gift. Everything you do is a gift. Everything you are is a gift. So I encourage you also to go check out Rebirthing, the class that I'm offering, Rebirthing the Authentic Self, Becoming Your God Image. This class is going to be revolutionary because it's about the age of Aquarius, and we need to become revolutionary right now. So we want to really step into this opportunity to get out of the conformed mind, the conformed way of being, the way we've been thinking up till now, and take on a new way of thinking and a new way of being. And this class is going to introduce you to a new possibility. For every month, we're going to have a new theme that takes us out of our comfort zone, and we're going to work with the rituals, we're going to work with reading, we're going to work with music, we're going to work with the new energy to bring us to bring us out of our comfort zone and into new ways of being. The investment is $97 a month, which is minimal. It won't be heavy loaded work. This is going to be light work because Aquarius is about being a visionary. So we're going to use the visionary faculties to do this. I also have a Mercury retrograde class that'll be coming out at the end of this month, which will be like an introduction to this work as well. But Mercury is retrograding in Aquarius, so that class will be coming out as well. But that's just a 1 month class. That's not a year-long investment class with your time. That's 1 month, and the guest speaker is going to be Gabrielle Zelina. She's an incredible visionary goddess. So we're going to be working with the visionary energy, and then we're going to work with it for the entire year. What is your vision? And you have to work with spirit, work with consciousness to anchor this energy in. So I encourage you to go register. I am the Moon Mama. Have a beautiful day. Peace and blessings. Bye-bye.